Hey everyone, Mark the Movie Man here. Got a special one for you. This film comes out tomorrow, but we're dropping the review now, and it is Knox Goes Away. It is the second film that has been directed by Michael Keaton. Yes, he's behind the camera, as well as in the front of the camera as John Knox, a hitman who recently discovers that he has an advanced form of dementia, and that he could lose who he is within a matter of weeks, not years. And as he's putting his affairs in order, while he still can, his son shows up at his door asking for his help because his son committed a major crime. And so John uses this opportunity to put together a plan to help keep his son out of jail and clear his name. The only question is, will he be able to complete it before he remembers ever coming up with it? Knox Goes Away has Michael Keaton putting in a poignant, powerful, bittersweet, layered performance that makes you connect with this guy, even though he's a hitman, and you really are pulling for him. And, that's where the tension comes in. Usually with films like this, it's like Poison or something. So the fact that they are addressing dementia and using that as the ticking time bomb, if you will, for, the urgency for taking care of these things, I thought was an excellent approach, a nice refreshing change on this type of story. It is still a neo-noir story, and Michael Keaton just plays this layered character so well. There's at times when he's using camera work and editing to help convey what John is going through, and then there's the more nuanced performance, which we're used to seeing from Michael Keaton, where he can say so much with so little, and you could tell when he's kind of fading in and out from the present time and reality. And it's heartbreaking to watch, and that is because of Keaton's very touching performance. This is an intelligent character which we establish, and the plan he comes up with, as his buddy who's played by Al Pacino and Boss says, one little slip up and the thing could go sideways. It could go south. And so there's that building tension as well. I mean, there's not a huge amount of action, but you still get the tension in here, all set up through the situation that's going on. James Marsden plays John Knox's son, and I love the dynamic between him and Keaton. I loved how they wrote these characters as well. They aren't characters that like completely hate one another or anything, and you work in John Knox's ex in there as well. And yeah, it's a great dynamic and story that kept me intrigued because you're pulling for John. Even though he's a hitman, you're pulling for him. So you get that lovely neo-noir flavor to it, the way it's shot, everything as well. Susie Nakamura plays the detective who's investigating the crime that was committed, as well as investigating John Knox. I loved her performance too, and they say a lot with her character as well. With she makes some statements about misogyny and other things, as well as healthcare, and that too are made statements in here. Now, again, this isn't reinventing the wheel, this film, but it is a solidly crafted movie that, if nothing else, is worth watching Michael Keaton's performance. And it was heartbreaking for me because I know personally, I've had family members with this similar condition, and the last part of this film was just heartbreaking, and it almost made me weepy a bit because it reminded me of some things. So that's how strong Keaton's performance is. So if you get a chance to check it out, please do. It's a wonderful film, and that's one that deserves like a huge wide release, more so than some of the other stuff that we've seen this past month. I thank you for your support, and until next time, remember, keep that ticket stub.